My name is Olivia George, and I'm from Tsleil-Waututh Nation in North Vancouver. My introduction to art was in elementary school, and it was probably like grade 6, grade 7, and I had an art teacher who really loved art, and we'd pretty much do it all the time. And doing it every day, I realized that, oh, this is something I'm good at, and I really loved it. My technique in art have changed from different mediums, and then right now it's mostly digital. A lot of my art comes from nature and the land and animals. I like to use a lot in my illustrations and design. Something from my community that I bring into my work is that everyone has a purpose and everyone is important equally. And I'd like to remember that just to keep going and make sure other people will feel the same way and represent themselves and our people the same way. It means a lot to be able to represent and to be able to put our face back on our land and just have more respectful representation. What intrigued me was to not just to represent, but also to learn, to learn about more people that have been successful and have paved the way in the sports industry that I don't know about, but I would love to learn about. So recently I did a C-SPAN shuttle bus. So I represented one of our chiefs that we had, and he was like an honorable steward of the land, and he had a great connection with all marine life and nature. So he was able to let the people know that they were being disrespectful to the salmon that were coming through in the busy season of when we would catch salmon for nourishment. And so there was kids throwing rocks at the salmon, and he told them to respect, and if they didn't listen, they wouldn't return. And so they didn't return, and so they had to realize what they were doing and be accountable and be sorry. And they asked him if the salmon could return, and he was able to talk to Mother Nature and the water and asked for them to return, and they did. And just the way he looked out for all nature and all animals. And so C-SPAN is introducing a shuttle bus for their employees so they could reduce their the carbon carbon emission. And I thought that was important, and it kind of went with Watsuck to realize what they're doing and make an action and change. The type of work I do is Coast Salish, illustration and designs and art. To see my work out there, it's really amazing, but also humbling. And I just, sometimes it's like easy to be behind, and it's hard to like get out there and talk about it. Whereas when I'm making it, I'm like by myself, and then it just gets more real when it's out there. Bit of both. My mom was an artist, is an artist, and she did it personally. She didn't like, wasn't, she just, it was just something she did. So I think I get it from her.